Worst breakfast.
Oh, chat. It's 3 a.m. My favorite time of day. We'll be going for about 2 to 3 hours. Not too much though. But it's tomorrow. Yes, man. Alright. Get started. No need for lollygagging. I'm gonna see if I can find a funny video. There we go. I don't know why it makes noise. There we go. I don't know why it makes noise. But what? Figure itself out. See if I can update something. There we go. That's better. Second. What the fuck? There we go. No, it's good. Let's pick a video here. Also, let me change the playlist. What song was I playing last time? There it is. Nice song, but let's get back to this one. He was sniffing coke on stream, and then he was just going. He just went on the most coke rant ever. I've got time. Let's watch this.
Watch how coconut oil affects belly fat.
Shut up.
This coconut oil is super.
I need an auto mute button so I don't go fucking crazy. And, oh, what's your coconut oil? Who falls for these ads? It's like, oh, whoa, coconut oil makes me skinny. Well, let me click on this ad and buy this fucking scam. Why can't I just go to the market and just get fucking coconut oil? Why do I need a fucking ad to... Oh, fucking head, guys. Where's my ad blocker? Why isn't my ad blocker blocking this shit? I'm gonna go fucking crazy. Where's my ad blocker? 1 second, guys. I have to do this. I'm gonna go crazy hearing about fucking coconut oil. Where's the ad blocker extension? Nice. Oh, what's that, guys? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, I clearly need more ad blockers if these aren't fucking working. I'll try ad blockers ultimate. Fuck it, why not? Fuck it. What the hell? Fucking please work, cause goddamn, I'm gonna go crazy. If the ad blocker isn't so crazy when the ad blockers got ads. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, now that we've blocked these ads, let's advertise ourselves. like, whatever. Ace Combat music is also pretty good. I gotta look that up. I get the chance. 1 second, I'll do that now, actually. Be the previous ones too. I gotta check them out. I gotta practice my typing more. So. I gotta play a lot of Ace Combat games. I love all of them. Hey, is Ace Combat music? What was I looking at? Oh yeah, ad blockers. Give me a sec. I kind of sus. I mean, block ads and get paid. It's kind of sus. Or what's want to sell me your shitty crypto? Just say it. Just say so. Damn, I'm not flying a plane. This music's not a good fit, low key. It's good, but it's not the right tone. Not the right tone. This one. Let's stick to Gran Turismo music. Alright, hopefully this ad block works. Ban cookies too. Okay, get back to it. What's on mute? What did I put on mute? Because I'm not hearing anything. What the? What the hell? Oh. Got it.
You can get a basket. Okay. When the bloom.
See that Coke rock? He sniffed the line of Coke. He didn't even crush it up right, Owen. Tis. He didn't even crush it up right. He didn't even crush up the Coke properly. He's got some Coke rock dangling from his nose. He didn't even check. He's so coked out.
Okay. When the bloom is on the egg, it doesn't go bad. You can get a basket of eggs and put them on your counter for weeks if you don't wash them. If you wash them, it's days. About this a lot. Like I do, but I like theology. So he knows that I slaughter sacred cows. I'm like, yeah, a division and a division for us with a drill. Pretty much takes kids' mouths, just walk on water. And what in 1776, and this is all 7 years since, I'm telling you guys this to get in tough like this. All right, so then 2001, I can't. It is anyway. Don't want to stray, but God, it's.
This was pretty much him off stream.
Deal with them. Okay, on the sprayed under God's jurisdiction. They'll and it's to speak the truth. We all have birth certificates. There's honor because the merchant world, it's always vulgar, but you don't understand it. That's not any of it. And there's a problem. Why are you gay? Right? When you go out, and so is where all the oil. They give a fuck about this. No, they're not selling flamethrowers. I'm a comedian who for. What was the latest? Shit, I keep getting distracted. Like when you're in a hotel for a week and you guys are getting it because I mean they can't. I get it. And shit. For a who made it, but I followed him on Instagram. What a legend it is. It's very, very like it's an HOA of a fucking decaying. I'll tell the Mennonite story in a second. It's not the same. I'm curious to see what happens. Yes, he's negotiating on. It doesn't matter. Oh, fucking drop it into the ocean. I cannot jerk off again. Know that Americans are so drenched in fucking debt and porn and jerking off and boobies and moon landings that
moon landings. Oh, he's still on about the moon, huh? The moon still isn't real, huh? Moon's flat. The Earth is flat.
They told the whole country, and people were like, "Oh my God, it's so embarrassing." It's so goddamn embarrassing. It's okay. Oh God, I hate them. Underground. God, Satan's so goddamn funny. I can't. God damn it.
He's so coked out. Oh my God, it's fucking hilarious. He's so coked out. His mind's racing at 1,000,000 miles a second. He can't even form words. He's so coked out.
Is that good comedy? Now, SEAL Team 6 Million really just rocked that thing. Dude, it got hold.
SEAL Team 6 Million. I love the jokes Owens comes up with. I gotta put this in some fucking kind of like notepad. I gotta put a list of all the good jokes Owen comes up with. Otherwise, I'll forget it. I forget. The one he had previously was the Holocaust for like COVID when he was going through that COVID phase. The Holocaust. SEAL Team 6 Million, the Holocaust. I gotta put this down. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second here. I gotta write this down. I'm gonna forget it. I can't forget this genius that we're listening. A modern day Shakespeare. And no one's I'm the only one here to witness it. Honestly, no, I'm grateful. I must document this. Give me a second. I'll title this best Owen jokes. Title. My dumbass wrote title. Oh my God. Oh. Whatever. Let's move on. Best Owen. what was it? The Holocaust? The Holocaust. The Holocaust and SEAL Team 6 million. Woo. SEAL Team 6 million. That's good. I gotta pin this. That's good. Okay. Let's continue. What is this Francesco Goyo ass painting, dude? Still frame him. Let me pause.
Told people to have. Oh God, trying to survive. They were just like, people would think, oh, and that's what you believe is in the Quran.
Ooh.
That's you Muslims. I think, yeah, but what we can do is so fucking humiliating. Oh shit. Well, people are like, yeah, I mean that's fuck. Noah built his ark because he was a guy.
The sniff is my favorite. The sniff. Just such a Coke sniff. Oh my God. I don't know if it's Coke or Adderall. He sniffs something. And it's so funny.
And so Noah's ark because he was God. Oh, proper Muslim bear. You act like a fucking not a freedom.
I'd be both.
You on a lying vision tell you Barack Obama. But they don't give you about chickens. Humor, though, they're anti-sodomy. They keep to themselves. They have their own. But it was like, I know. We Christians, I'm not here to make any claims. He works for people. He said manual work. the problem what makes them vulnerable to rot. Now, P.O. Box 490. Thoughts on newest Milker Nation video? I don't watch Milker Nation videos.
Yes, you do.
I don't even know what that is. Because what happened to me is I call these people milkers, like Milker Nation, and so then they assign themselves that name, and then they take pride in it. I've heard of Milker. I made up Milker Nation because Nick Fuentes breastfeeds as an adult. Yeah, I know. I asked your thoughts on the newest video. They show you with a white rock on your nostrils. Well, seeing as I don't do drugs, that's very odd.
Is it?
Can you imagine being such a fucking loser that you're like, I'm going to make a video with Owen have a rock on his nostril?
He put the rock there. What are you talking about?
God, man, those guys got to move out from mommy. BB, you have two bears inside. Rogan is the one with fluoride. I wonder if that's suable. If someone's misrepresenting you on the it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Just try it.
Milker Nation is still a thing. Yeah, they adopted my moniker for them, and then they take pride in it because that's literally in the one paragraph description of what a gamma male does. A gamma male does that. Okay, so then and now they're like, oh, we're gonna bust Owen Benjamin. We're gonna do. Their main thing was that my wife was going to leave me or I was tranny or I don't even know. So according to this troll here, the newest thing is that I have cocaine in my nostril.
You do.
Guys, I promise you that's not true. I promise you that's not true, guys. I still hate that they took the Hawaiian shirt. They didn't take the Hawaiian shirt. But just imagine being like, look, there's a crack rock in his nostril. And yet, and they're live ticking away the moments that make up a dull day, guys. Your lives are passing you by. The reason that the Flint and Milker Nation had to double, triple, quadruple down on me is because I was right. The whole thing is he's living with his mom to save money. You can now see how much money he makes publicly. Granted, I'm the number one earner on D Live, but he's a close second. And I give a lot of mine away.
Right.
You know, I people that need like bears that need income or help or whatever. I don't hoard mine, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say he keeps all his lemons, and you can quickly add up how much that is, and it's a lot of money. And so he's living alone with his mom still, probably powdered sugar or something. Guys, who cares? If anybody looks at anything like that and says, "Oh, Owen Benjamin's a secret drug addict," guys, I quit booze. I was once, me and Amy once for Halloween went out as coke addicts. I was Cokie the Clown. Wow. I did a set at the Improv in my underwear with coke it was baking powder all over my face. It was hysterical. I was Cokie the Clown. So if that's what they're referring to, that's so fucking pathetic, guys.
It's not.
I've never had a coke problem.
Ooh.
Ever. Not ever. Okay. I've never had a coke dealer. I've done cocaine twice in my life.
Okay. So you've never had
So
you've never had a coke problem, but you have done cocaine. We just happen to catch you with a crack rock dangling from your nose as you spaz out on stream. Okay.
Internet, if you say that shit. But it was last time was in 2005, 2006. I know exactly when, where, and why, and it was terrible. It felt like a laxative, and it made me feel like I just drank a ton of coffee. Terrible experience.
Probably took a lax.
So if people are like, "Oh, Owen Benjamin," dude, if you're referring to my Cokie the Clown outfit, you're fucking pathetic. Or if I have like a booger in my nose, like, guys, move out from mommy's basement. That's really funny. I still think Cokie the Clown was great. I did a set like basically half naked on stage, like with my body covered in baking soda, and I was Cokie the Clown, and I just kept going like this, just going, "BB on coke must be intense." It's not. Me on any stimulant, with the exception of caffeine, I get very quiet. I go like this. And I have like a million thoughts in my head that I can't express, and I just don't do anything.
Right.
It doesn't agree with me at all. Want to know what agrees with me? Booze. But that's not good for like it.
You know what goes great with booze? I can tell you what goes amazing. Some booze. A little coke, a little cocaine, and some booze. Wow, that's a good night right there. He likes booze, but cocaine's a bit too much. Okay, buddy. Okay, guy.
If people want to fucking make accusations about me, it was always booze. It was always having drinks every night before I went to bed. I mean, I know what it's like to have substance issues. It's never been drugs. It's never been even weed. It's never been any of that shit. I've never done MDMA. I've never done ecstasy. I've never done, I think I might have smoked crack once in middle school, but I think it was a lie. I don't know. I've done coke better, pep smear. Yeah. It's genetic. I don't know. I've just never been drawn to drugs.
Right.
But I still, like right now, I would fucking love to have a nice glass of wine or a beer and land the plane, but no, I don't even have it in my house. Yeah, so if Milker Nation wants to accuse me of being a cocaine addict, they should take that energy and use it to get out of mommy's basement. Guys, I promise you that's not true. I promise you that's not true, guys.
They could report it on television and know that no one would look. Yes, he's negotiating on the behalf of the dying corporation. If you don't they're anti-sodomy. They keep to themselves. They have their own set of laws. Because think about everything that one word accomplished. Is Wrangler Star Mennonite? I'm not here to make any claims. I know you know I'll take the burden off you and say it myself. I really like Wrangler Star, and I think that he's faced a lot of harsh realities. I think that he's faced a lot of he works for people. He's Wrangler Star is the E. Michael Jones of manual work. The Mennonite. So when you free range your chick and all you germaphobe 19, when an egg. Okay, When the bloom is on the egg, it doesn't go bad. Get of eggs and put them on your counter for weeks if you don't wash them. If you wash them, it's days before they what makes them vulnerable to rot. Now, if you fucking fuck you in the ass and they have all your money and they have the bagels in the bagel town, it's a fucking liability shield. Does no one look into anything? It's like, well, it made sense at the fucking time. There's a book right there. I'll take it and jerking off again. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, that fucking...
He's so coked out.
You. Change any leftist mind. Just like send it to me. He's like, here. At C.
Thoughts on newest Milker Nation video? They show you with a white rock on your nostrils. Well, seeing as I don't do drugs, that's very odd. Can you imagine being such a fucking loser that you're like, I'm going to make a video with Owen have a rock on his nostril. God, man, those guys got to move out from mommy. I wonder if that's like suable. If someone's like misrepresenting you, it doesn't matter. Milker Nation is still a thing. Yeah, they adopted my moniker for them, and then they take pride in it. So,
shout out to Milker Nation.
According to this troll here, the newest thing is that I have cocaine in my nostril. Guys, I promise you that's not true. I promise you that's not true, guys. But just imagine being like, look, there's a crack rock in his nostril. Probably powdered sugar or something. Guys, who cares? If anybody looks at anything like that and says, oh, Owen Benjamin's a secret drug addict. Guys, I quit booze. Me and Amy once for Halloween went out as coke addicts. I was Cokie the Clown. I did a set at the Improv in my underwear with coke it was baking powder all over my face. It was hysterical. I was Cokie the Clown. So if that's what they're referring to, that's so fucking pathetic, guys. I've never had a coke problem. Ever. Not ever. I've never had a coke dealer. I've done cocaine twice in my life. Allegedly. Could it be? I don't know what the rules are with that, with the internet, if you say that shit. But it was last time was in 2005, 2006. I know exactly when, where, and why, and it was terrible. It felt like a laxative, and it made me feel like I just drank a ton of coffee. Terrible experience. So if people are like, oh, Owen Benjamin, dude, if you're referring to my Cokie the Clown outfit, you're fucking pathetic. Or if I have like a booger in my nose, like, guys, move out from mommy's basement. I still think Cokie the Clown was great. I did a set, like, basically half naked on stage, like with my body covered in baking soda, and I was Cokie the Clown. And I just kept going like this. Just going.
Why are you trying to change the subject, Owen?
BB on coke must be intense. It's not. Me on any stimulant, with the exception of caffeine, I get very quiet.
It's so funny.
I go like this. Doing on there. You go on there. It's like, so what do we do? So I'm finishing up my greenhouse post.
That's a book. That's a booger. That's a booger, dude. That's not coke. He's. This is such cope. You can tell it's one of the cult members because they have bear in their name. He's got a cult called Beartaria, and everyone in there is forced to have bear in their name. So, you can always tell when it's one of his fans.
Milker Nation wants to accuse me of being a cocaine addict. I mean, I know what it's like to have substance issues. I've never done ecstasy. I've never done. I don't know. I've just never been drawn to drugs. Wait a minute, I think I might have smoked crack once in middle school. Probably powdered sugar or something. Guys, who cares? Like all the people that say all this shit about me online that are bearing false witness, that like, he's on cocaine. Like any of those people, they're literally committing wicked acts.
Photoshop.
I have to deal with that all the time in my life.
Photoshop.
People saying, oh, Owen Benjamin, he's on drugs. I know you don't have any evidence because it's not fucking true. I cut trees with dudes on meth. They put in work. Can't trust them around the equipment after work, though. It's a good way to put it. Yeah, meth is a very blue-collar drug because I've never done meth. I have taken Adderall before, though, so It's almost like the Mennonite of the Amish. So I do have like an understanding of what it could be.
Blue-collar drug.
You kind of go blank and do a ton of tasks. But it opens up the door to compulsive behavior. A lot of repetition, comfort with repetition, not a lot of sleeping. And over time, you become kind of like hollowed out. And I hear meth is like 1,000 times stronger than Adderall.
From who?
The only time I would ever take Adderall would be if I was driving. I'm not proud of this because it's not safe. I get it looking back. But if I had to drive like 24 straight hours.
Adderall?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Now I want to find some meth. No, you don't.
Owen.
I've never even done meth ever, nor would I ever.
Okay.
But when you talk a lot and a shifty doctor gives you a Adderall prescription, and you're like, oh, maybe this will, quote unquote, help me. And then it just makes you go blank and want to drive through the night. It's really not ideal. It makes you feel compulsive. So that's why I kind of understand the concept of what a meth experience would feel like, although I would never do that. But Adderall is like a window into what meth could be. How's the Adderall treating you? I'm not on Adderall, but you're now obviously banned for life. I've noticed that men who accomplish nothing assume that men who accomplish a lot are on Adderall. Imagine me on Adderall. Imagine me, like, do you think I could sleep? I went to bed last night at 8. He must be on Adderall because that explains why I accomplish nothing. How can he talk for 2 hours? Maybe it's my gift. Maybe it's my job. I would have to be on methamphetamine to talk like that. So therefore he does because I'm a narcissist. If he, therefore God, it's just so fucking lame. People like that will ask to be accepted because I have a private account just so they can pop in and say, you're on Adderall.
Wow.
Because if I'm not on Adderall, it means that they're weak. You understand? If I'm not secretly cheating on my wife, it means they are. We're not Adderall. Dear God, those gammas are... No, but I've taken Adderall before. I've had an Adderall prescription. I don't talk on it. I just go like this. It's good for driving long distances. I know completely about Adderall. I know exactly what it does to your body. I know all about it. If you think my life reflects a man who takes Adderall, that's insane.
It does.
Adderall makes you just go, it makes you very compulsive. It makes you not capable of sleep. It makes you look spacey. You don't make quick connections in your head. You don't talk the way you think you talk. Like people on Adderall who talk a lot, they say that they're not intelligible. Yeah, people are like, oh, your eyes are huge. Yeah, I'm huge. My whole body's huge. But you have to understand the psychology. The psychology is, if he's not on Adderall, that means I'm a failure. 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Oh, that means he's on drugs. No, it means I have a lot of energy. I take a lot of vitamin C. I live a very clean life. I don't lie. Is this a 40-year-old man who looks like this does not take Adderall? I'd look like I was 90 and I'd have a shriveled dead dick. Take it easy.
Could I be a lobbyist for something? Get me in, boys. Yeah, I want to lobby for like fun shit. Like, see, I'm not a big mushroom guy. The last time I did mushrooms, I kept. No, but I trip well. I'm like, I thought I could paint with a tulip, but it's a big commitment. We'll talk after. I'm more of a booze, little bit of Adderall guy. That's my shit. I don't even like blow. I don't like any of that shit. I just like a little Adderall, a lot of booze, a lot of water. I'm big at hydration. It's the simple things, Dan.
Oh, when he's in front of a crowd and being honest. You know, when he's chilling and being himself, he'll tell the truth. But when he's talking to his cult members about the crack rock in his nose, he'll just lie all day.
And I think I could do like a bunch of careers if I wanted to because of all the people I've met. You can see a little tension with Dan the Man. I told him I'd do, I can't remember. I can't remember what just happened. I got so focused on what we were just talking about. I know I was talking about Adderall.
Adderall, obviously. See what other videos I can find. The James True videos I'm gonna have to do someday, but damn, they're so long and like schizo. It's one of my favorite quotes. I don't know which one it is and which video it is, but one of my favorite quotes. I have to let you guys see it. I can't ruin the joke. We might have to watch these schizo videos because one of my favorite quotes are in there. Are in there. James True versus Owen Benjamin fucking kill me. Fuck, that shit's long.
Knows what he was saying was lied.
Let's watch it anyways. Let's figure out which I'm trying to put it in order. Let's go by from the oldest to like the newest ones. Summoning demons with gut parasites.
Worst breakfast for your waistline.
Why
Oatmeal's
isn't
healthy,
the ad
right?
There's
working?
nothing good in oatmeal. Most oats cross-react.
I guess it's just that the ad's integrated into the site itself on some annoying ass bullshit. That's why it always plays the same ad. It must be. The site must not get too much advertising. It must just get scammy, shitty ads like that. I guess that makes sense. I guess it makes more sense why the ad block doesn't work.
Jack Parsons was a high-ranking Kabbalist who was friends with L. Ron Hubbard and followed the work of Aleister Crowley to the T. Jack Parsons was a
Full-blown witch.
They claimed that he was summoning demons. This is how they claim they were summoning demons, by the way. Here's one of the things. They used gut parasites and mold, and they fed them a special
Alchemical thing.
and they grew into like little gremlins. That's mainstream, guys. That's what they claim. Do I believe it?
Yeah.
No? Kind
Come on.
of.
Come on, Owen.
I think that there is some of these like
Little demon creatures.
that they talk about is parasites and mold that are fed a lot and they literally grow. Jack Parsons was an awful man. Beyond! Just tell people that Jack Parsons was best friends with L. Ron Hubbard and followed Aleister Crowley exclusively, and that the entire thing had to do with sex magic. That's all it was.
Sex magic.
Nothing to do with rockets. They learned just enough about rockets so that they could fake launches and just keep...
Oh yeah, fungi gnomes.
Dude, they really believe that. It could be true. I don't...
Oh, give me a fucking second. Fungi knows. Hold up, guys. I'll be right back. We gotta pause this shit, dude. I'm about to fucking... I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Back. I'm back. Fungi gnomes. Lamau.
Entire thing had to do with sex magic. That's all it was. Nothing to do with rockets. They learned just enough about rockets so that they could fake launches and just keep...
Oh yeah, fungi gnomes.
Dude, they really believe that. It could be true. I don't know.
Classic. Classic Owen. Do I save this? How do I save this? I gotta
Watch how
save-
coconut.
Oh, fuck. I gotta watch a shitty ad every time I go through that shit. Get back to it. Bam, bam. I'm trying to find some funny James True shit. But, in the meantime, we'll get to it eventually. Just keep going. Bam, bam. Put the music back on. This one's funny too. We'll watch this one after. I want to drink. Guys, I want to drink.
How
I
people
wish I
in
had some
1930
White
lost
Claw.
weight.
Cereal. No human being had a bowl of dry breakfast.
I'm not the biggest fan of White Claw, but that fucking blackberry shit is kind of goes hard. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I wish I had some blackberry White Claw. Anywho, all I've got is fucking Jose Cuervo and Smirnoff. What a fucking drab life. And some wine. I've got some wine. Should I drink some wine? No, wait. I've got some rum actually. Little midnight rum. Some Sailor Jerry rum. Spice rum. Fuck it. We ball. Let's tink our glasses together. And let's drink. It's good shit. Let's continue. Spiced rum is nice. I gotta find my favorite.
I can see why people hate Christians, man. And the Muslims know this, but the Christians don't because of their overwhelming porn addiction. If Christians just stopped squirting and started fearing God only, I wouldn't be telling you that I am predicting a lot of your women will become Muslim. Last year, my pastor confessed to the church that he was addicted to porn and he could no longer be our pastor. Everyone respect him. That's a Christian man. So many people have numbed their brain, their pineal glands, so intensely. Oh, we keep it closed until Jesus comes back. Now give me my pornos. Dude, I can't stand a lot of Christians. Don't make me become your Christian king. Don't make me become your Christian monarch. I'm not a religious leader, guys. I'm not trying, this isn't a sermon. I'm a comedian. Again, I'm not a religious leader. I know what I'm saying is probably a more profound sermon than any sermon you've seen at your cucked rainbow flag church in a long time. Do not make the mistake of thinking I'm a religious leader. I'm not. I'm a comedian. Now can I fuck them in their ass, Father? I mean, they seriously are still falling for it. I no longer dramatize the voice of God because I've realized that may cross a theological line.
Does it?
But I will for sure dramatize the voice of Satan because I know his voice very well. Theologically, I will constantly be making errors. I was not raised this way. I was a hedonist for almost 3 decades. Because I'm surrounded by a lot of very religious people at this point. There is a type of religious person that drives me fucking apeshit. Where it's like, you don't know the word. The word is Jehovah. If you say God, that's God Real. That's the devil. It's like, shut the fuck up. Literally. It's like saying, if you say beer, no, it's cerveza. Cerveza is so different than beer. If you say cerveza, it means you're the devil. The beer is the only word. If you don't pronounce it the way I pronounce it, it means you can't jerk off to the pornos. God knows your heart. Exactly. I fucking can't stand these people. I'd rather be around Hollywood sodomites, swear to God. I'd rather be at a West Hollywood gay bar, literally, than around people that are like, if you don't know the right words, you won't be saved, and I will be in heaven, and you will be here, and you fucking loser. Those people, dude, I'd rather be around, guys, I swear to God, I'd rather be in a West Hollywood gay bar.
I'm sure.
Because at least those people have a grasp of reality.
Ooh.
A-E-I-O-E, A-E-I-O-E. If you don't end it with E, there's no J, the Latin created J. We're Christians, we're no despair, but you know, this one's the big one, and I think you should really stock up on rice and really not shake anyone's hand. It's like, fuck you. I know I said I wasn't going to swear, but I don't, it's fine. Leave. I'm so sick of people's hacky shit little rules and their little theological blankets and their fear and their little shaky little pants shitting. Like, I am a Christian. I follow Jesus Christ as a spiritual lead for my life. That's about the end I want to talk about it anymore. Because I'm watching how even Jesus can be used as a bizarre crutch and node for the devil's battery. I can watch the devil's battery getting charged. I'm not a prophet though, but I think we should all function slightly as a prophet. Every time you're scared, you can't just say Jesus, 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 like it's fucking Beetlejuice and something magical happens so you can go have another squirt. Don't you Jesus' name? Or else what? You're going to squirt again? I'm squirting. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Oh, squirting. Jesus already saved me, so I'm going to be a squirt boy. You get him to squirt all the time. And you get him so self-righteous that by saying, oh, I'm friends with a Muslim, I really respect his views. Oh, no. God bless the Muslims. I hope that God continues to bless them in their pursuit of faith. Right, and the Muslims will take over Germany if this continues. They will be the religion. I'm not inspired by Muslims, but Jesus. Okay, great. Are you going to church? Or is the sniffles keeping you from worshiping the only way you believe to get to God is? Do you understand? Your argument is nonsense. You're falling and you think you're flying. Jesus said that only I am the way. Jesus will save me. Well, we'll see. We'll see, won't we? I'm honestly just giving props to the German Muslims. I'm not here to argue with anybody. But you can't be a Christian if you admire the bravery of men. You have to squirt. You have to squirt. You have to squirt like me.
Yep.
Why don't you sit around and squirt? And then when I see Muslims going to the mosque, I'm like, peace be upon Muhammad. And then the Christians are like, how dare you? The only thing that's going to save me is Jesus. And if I stay here and just stay away. Stay away. Oh, and you never read the Bible. You don't even know. You don't even know the Bible. Yeah, is this acting like Jesus? Peace be upon him. That's what the Muslims say when they say Jesus. Peace be upon him. Not the churchians. These theological disagreements don't matter nearly as much as how you act and who you fear. The theological differences between was Jesus simply a prophet sent from God to free his people, or the literal son of, these are the theological differences, and people will fight all day. Oh, how dare you? As they're just beating off. How did Jesus heal the lepers? Doesn't he know about 6 foot social fucking distance? God bless those German Muslims. Yeah, they might be your only shot, Germany. How double down dare you? I see Jesus Christ when I stub my foot, and people say, how dare you? You can say whatever the fuck you want to yourself. I don't care. I don't go to church. I'm in quarantine. I love it when Big Bear is fired up and ladling gravy, potent gravy, keep assembling. This is Bolshevik nonsense. Yeah. You are taking the Lord's name in vain. Muslims are more Christian than some Christians. Most. Guys, most. FYI, Owen's talking straight out of 1 John. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I'm saying is infinitely more backed up than Romans 13, guys.
Whoa.
But keep playing your legal games. Guys, it doesn't hurt me. It hurts you. It hurts your family. I'll never engage in it again. Like, if you guys want to argue with me about which version of Christianity is right, I won't engage anymore. I realize that it never ends well. It always makes me angry. And that's the opposite of what Jesus Christ taught me.
Right.
And is teaching me still. And so I won't do that ever again. Just to let you know. So if you ever want to try and engage me with like, oh, don't you know? I won't do it. If you want to talk about which Bible translation is the right one or which church is the right one, I will never, ever, ever engage again, because normally you guys are tuning forks with me and I'm a tuning fork with you, you know? Not literally, a little literally.
Little.
If you got to sacrifice a fucking lamb that trusts you to be Christian,
Ooh.
that's not the Christianity I live.
Uh-oh.
And I don't want to talk about it. I think it's disgusting.
I don't want to talk about it.
I think it's an act of trauma so intense that it's pretty tough to get back to fucking normal after that. Exactly. It's all about the pure fear, the pure horror. Not the innocent lamb, it's not. It's about trust. That's why these sick fuckers have to raise the lamb to follow them around. Dude, little animals do that. And Jesus is the true sacrificial lamb. You're in timeout. Next time you're banned for life.
Man,
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, so you don't admit, dude. Fuck you. Guys, I'm in a state of mind where if you want to fucking advocate for the innocent being to be fucking gutted so some sick masturbator on the top of a fucking Jew mountain can get off, I don't want to be a part of what you're doing. And you're not going to fuck with my connection to Jesus Christ because people want to talk about, I decapitate goats and lambs multiple times a year. Okay. Is it for food? Or is it because you're a sick fuck? How dare you not do my blood rituals? I'll never be a part of any of that shit. Deal with it. And if you think that makes me not a Christian in your eyes, don't care at all. Go to Ben Shapiro. He'll soothe you. He'll make you feel better about your sick shit, the sick shit in your mind. The true Passover lamb, Jesus, who takes away the sins of the world. All right. I don't want to talk about it. Spring Strong Bear is in another timeout. I don't want to talk about theology for a little while. I think a lot of fear is being fucked. A lot of people are it's fucking up their head. I'm seeing a lot of terrible behavior out of Christians. They just keep saying shit over and over again that doesn't make sense to the conversation. They're just like, Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming, Jesus. I'm like, dude, we're talking about coffee. It's like, Jesus will save us. I'm like, dude, you're in the back of a van and you've been kidnapped. That's how you act. Oh, so you don't believe in Jesus? No, I'm not fucking insane. And someone like me has to sift through the madness all the time.
Okay.
Because I get it so much. I can, fortunately, because I'm a legend. But, like, I'm not just going to sit here and have people be like, Jesus was the sacrificial lamb. Jesus is going to save us. Jesus is coming. Just bang, bang, bang. I'm like, I get it. Your church shut down because you realized your pastor was a fraud and they're stealing money from you. I get it. Sometimes you don't feel God or Jesus Christ because you've lived so many fucking lies that you're not willing to face. Not my problem. Stop saying shit over and over again that doesn't make any sense. Don't sit in the back seat of a fucking rape van waiting for a dude to save you. It's crazy talk. All right, anyway, let's read a nice children's story and then continue. Jesus is the sacrificial lamb, so all our sins are forgiven. I mean, shut the fuck up. I know you're scared. I get it. Stop watching porn. Stop watching the news. Actually speak the truth. And you won't do this anymore. You're in a shame spiral. Oh, I'm there. Owen's freaking out. Dude, if you see my chat every day, you would understand. And I actually care about these people. If I didn't care, if I saw you as just ways for me to feel good about myself or get money, I wouldn't react. This isn't out of fear or anger. It's like I see my people and I'm like, get the fuck out of there. Like there's an avalanche. Move. It's not because I don't like you. I love you. You're my people. You're my tuning forks. My fucking fireflies. Zzz. You won't do this anymore. Jesus is coming. Jesus going to save us. He was the lamb. It's like, shut the fuck up. We're in the back of a van and we've been kidnapped. And all you do is go. During this time, everyone yields to God as he wants to purify it. Stand with God. That's yielding. It's all very interesting.
No, it's not.
He wants you to stand with him. Yielding is part of standing.
It's not.
Dude, sometimes I think words are fucking bad for our brains. I swear to God. Like, my son, Charlie, still isn't talking, and I think he knows something I don't. Like, he's almost 2. No interest in talking. Very smart kid.
Probably because he's retarded.
Romans 13 says to obey your government. Haha. What it means, I think, clearly, is not to overthrow your government, not to, to deal with the laws of man. It doesn't mean, it's so fucking obvious to non-cucks. Do you know the Bible part about bears eating grabblers? Do you believe Jesus would view the Pope and the cardinals and, the bishops? Do you think a man who said it's if you basically lead a child astray from, all the rapes and stuff, it's better to put a millstone over your neck and throw you into the fucking ocean? How do you think he'd react to the sexual degeneracy in these churches? Just a bunch of creepy butt pirates. I don't hate him. I mean, the Pope's doing his thing. He's ringing his bells, getting off, getting sucked off. The Pope probably puts the boner hat on his own dick when he gets sucked off by dudes.
Yeah.
I bet the Pope has cranked through more ass. I mean, it's almost hard to imagine. All right, anyway, I'm going to land the point.
If you're wondering,
I thought that I would, I'm talking.
If you're wondering why he has to whisper, it's because his wife told him to stop yelling about gay stuff around the kids all the time, because he used to just yell all this stuff inside the house, but then she made him move the streams outside. But then he yells outside, and then sometimes the kids are playing and he'll be yelling stuff and they'll hear it. So his wife told him to knock it off. So sometimes when he wants to get all raunchy, he has to whisper. That's why he's constantly looking back. That's why he's constantly looking to the left, because his kids are probably playing over there. He's got a big property. All of this land you see behind him, even the forest, that's his. He owns it through the land scam he ran with his audience. But his kids are back there somewhere playing, and he's got to whisper.
Get sucked off. The Pope probably puts the boner hat on his own dick.
Yeah.
When he gets sucked off by dudes. I bet the Pope has cranked through more ass. I mean, it's almost hard to imagine.
He's got a whisper.
All right, anyway, I'm going to land the point. Because I thought that I would, I'm talking shit. I'm like, oh, fucking your church is closed. Back in the day, Catholics would be like, fuck you. Ah! And it just doesn't really happen anymore. Logos is rising, yeah. Because, yeah, everything's in God's hands, yes. But on a practical, functional level, when you have to shoulder shit and shame and ridicule and pain, it sucks. And if you just want to say, oh God, I'm guessing you don't have to shoulder anything. I'm guessing you just sit around and you squirt in your little pants. All I pray for is I just want things. I think about all the stuff I want and all the people I want to fucking beat up or have Jesus beat him up for me when he comes back because he's fucking kicking ass. And the person who sows generously will also reap generously. 2 Corinthians 9:6. Okay, so he wants your money. How do I go to church? Okay, our values, teaching, fellowship, communion, prayer, generosity to Jimmy. All right, Jimmy. So you're now banned for life. You can come back as 2.0 if you want to work on your game a little bit. 503-505. And by the way, I'm not doxing, guys. This is a church.
You're doxing him.
This is not doxing. This is a public church.
Yes, it is.
Right. They only have a P.O. box. What kind of church doesn't have a... Guys, he's just taking money from people. That's crazy. Pastor Bear is a fraud. And he had the audacity. See, that's what makes so many of these frauds, is they have so much audacity that you don't even think to look at them. There's like, keep trying, Welder Bear. Keep working hard at your church, just like me, Pastor Bear. Some churches don't close. Yeah, so he's a grifter. He's a scam artist. Don't tangle with us, Pastor Bear. We're like, a non-liar can see right through your shit. Where can I see Jimmy? Oh, you can't, can you? I have a P.O. box, I get it, but I don't lie to anybody. I don't say, give to God, everybody. No, I say, give to a comedian, give to God. Here's Genesis. Eat it, retard. Hey, goats, here, take some grain. In the beginning. Genesis, in the beginning. And then that same little retard was in this chat trying to elicit strength. Guys, re-listen to me and James True talking today. Pastor Bear came in, and then I scolded him, and he said, not all church closed. I said, did yours close? He said, no. And me and James were both like, that's my boy, Pastor Bear. Good for you. That's how you get that's how you actually gain strength. Well, I know it didn't close. His P.O. box and his credit card information. He's still a lot on PayPal. What a little homo.
Oh.
If you're not banned from PayPal, you're not a real pastor.
Right.
Pastor Bear wouldn't answer, so I just answered for him. His P.O. box is still open for business. So is mine, by the way. Okay, so they're publicly praying with a microphone. Okay. If that was Christianity, I wouldn't be Christian. That's just being a scumbag. That's the definition of taking the Lord's name in vain. Yes, he's literally just using God's name to get money, and he had the balls to come in this chat and talk to two legends, me and James True, and Pastor Dumpster Pumper. Yeah, guys, that's fake. Everything I just said is fake. Would you like to see two people, quote unquote, praying? Hang on, watch this. How dare you? Dude, I loathe these type of people. This is why I used to not be Christian. Hang on a second. This is in his About Me section. Pastor Bear, you should have just answered the fucking question. How's that sound? Before you tried to commit fraud in my chat. God, I hope no one gave him money. That'd be insane. All right. Let's see what we got here. Here we go. Guys, this is what praying doesn't look like. That's fake, guys. What you're looking at right there is fake.
Doxing.
This is a public website, by the way. I'm not doxing anybody.
Let's just dox
these are people trying to get money.
Let's just dox these
for
guys.
God. This is exactly what's ruining faith, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this piece of shit. He's using his wife, and he's praying with a microphone, standing in front of another tax shelter called a college, a university. Ugh. And he's got his little Harvard thing. It's all set up nice. And he's got his P.O. box. Guys, I have a P.O. box. I get it, but I don't lie to anybody. He must provide evidence he wrote an apology letter. I don't want him around here anymore. That's an actual grifter. That's someone who's close to being a criminal in my book.
Right, unlike you.
He's not. Pastor Bear 2.0 is not welcome here. He can try, but I thought so in a second, but he's running a scam. He does prayer for public consumption, and his whole site is based on giving him money, and he lied to me and James True. I've learned more truth here than at church. Well, I mean, it's all about the people you're around. All right, he's a deceiver. Right. He's no good, guys. And so I don't want him here. And nothing I did that was not doxing, guys. That was a pastor coming in here to try and get followers. He keeps telling people to watch his stupid videos, and I just stayed at his church. I never said a home address. I never said names of his family. It's all public. And by the way, I did not dox anybody. This is all public websites.
It is doxing.
Corinthians 1:9. Go jerk off a dude today. Exactly. That's why I find these people so gross. Is they're the Antichrist. The people in these with these closed churches being like, Corinthians, act, donate to me. They're Antichrist. That's the Antichrist. Bill Gates is more of a straight shooter, I swear to God, than like people like Pastor Bear. If you are sick or if you are scared of pestilence.
Also, I'm a little drunk right now. It's 3 a.m. I don't think I should have drank during the stream because drinking just makes me fucking distracted. And I can barely think. So I'll just start up the stream again in like 2 hours. Yeah. It's kind of a hectic stream, but I gotta get off this drunkenness. Once I get off this drunk, I didn't drink a lot. I drank like a sip, but since I don't really drink, that's like enough. And I'm like fucking pretty tipsy. I'll just start up the stream again in an hour. Yeah. See you guys in an hour, Lamo. In an hour or two. Which should be like what? 6 a.m.? Be here around 6 a.m. Ciao.